We're going to run 100 kilometers in the next 24 hours. Rest is Mario and Luigi. Running 100 kilometers in 24 hours is one of the hardest things on this planet. Now, add a costume to it, it becomes 1,000 times more uncomfortable. Trust me. For the next 24 hours, we have to keep running non-stop, even crossing a river at one point. It gets to a point where my sister doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. With every kilometer, this video gets more intense. But is the palace we'll enter at the end really worth all the pain? So, let's go. In the beginning, we wondered if anyone would even react. But literally 50 meters in, we already got our first reaction.
Just turning on Mario music.
But not every reaction in this video was like that. Some of them honestly left us speechless.
This is like Luigi. He's about to die already. I don't know if I made the right choice with my partner. Actually,
at this point, I had no idea that Luigi would literally save me later on.
I actually want to inform you that I twisted my ankle 2 days ago. I actually have a stretched ligament, but if I would tell my sister, she wouldn't film me during this 100 kilometer run.
This is something I will deeply regret later on in this video.
Salut! Yeah. Mario is moving up. Hey guys, I'm Mario. Luigi, you need to come up here as well. Luigi, get the f down, you're overweight. How far did we get, Luigi?
3 kilometers.
So we definitely had to run a little more.
5 kilometers in, how are you feeling?
I should train more.
Double bicep?
At 10k, we still had enough energy for this.
Most muscular.
No!
Arnold.
I will climb this mountain.
Please don't even ask what I was trying there. But this definitely lost us some time. We had to catch up now.
Give us a smile, Mario.
No! Mario! Close. Kilometer 20 and Luigi is running again. Danke. Jump! Jump! 25 kilometers. How are you doing?
Not that great anymore.
Before my sister almost lost it, let's rewind to the moment we transformed into Mario and Luigi.
Thank you.
Because without the transformation, none of what you're about to see would have ever happened.
I'm actually feeling pretty good right now.
Look at that stride, people.
Actually, I literally feel like my ligaments are recovering while running. Maybe I'm just not feeling anything anymore.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I definitely didn't feel anything anymore, but I would soon pay the price for it. Then we reached a completely insane downhill road and there was no way around it. So we had to run it down. But the next problem was already waiting for us.
Gotta swim. I'm not too sure about that one, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean now it's too late anyway. Actually it's like deep in there. I don't know. I'm literally drowning.
Luigi wasn't doing any better and had to look for another way. Meanwhile, I was making my way through the water.
Come back, who's walking through the water? Mario finishing the level. Oh.
He failed the level.
Oh, what do you say?
Well,
100 kilometers with those will be probably pretty hard.
From this point on, it only got worse and worse.
I'm not even lying, I actually feel like I could puke.
Little did I know that this wouldn't take too long anymore.
How are you feeling?
Gross. Last kilometer as fast as possible.
At this point, I was completely exhausted, but determined to break my 3-minute personal best on the final kilometer before reaching 50.
You got this.
Oh my god.
Any last words?
Fucking did it, bro.
Even though I failed, it was finally time for some food.
So guys, the whole menu for the food now is salad, right, and a Fanta. Another salad, 10 cheeseburgers, 4 chicken burgers, 2 fries. Let's start with the first burger, right? So tasty. We actually ate pretty much everything except 8 burgers. Actually, where is she? Luigi still has the energy to run.
How do you feel now?
Terrible. I'm actually...
At this point, I was completely dead.
Damn, bro. You really should rest some more.
Nevertheless, we still had a lot to cover, so we kept walking.
That one looks actually pretty sick.
He's an excited little boy when it comes to animals. It's already past midnight. Never want to see anyone again. Any last words?
No.
Only 30.6 to go.
Where are we sleeping?
On the basketball court. Today's pillow.
We then went to bed, not knowing that the next day would get even worse.
This was the best night of my life. First time I could sleep next to my sister. How your sleep was?
Could have been better.
Collecting the morning steps, but I actually think it's not even working. I hit. We can go.
From that point on, every kilometer got harder and harder.
Actually, my legs are like really tired.
We did it once in our life.
Maybe not. Maybe there's a lot about to follow in the future.
Next set of burgers, mashallah. I can't go up all the way because I'm only Luigi, but I'm gonna be here.
Can you come down,
Get
please?
this.
This is like private ground. How are you doing?
Horrible.
20 kilometers to go.
Wild animal looking for toilet. I'm not gonna do 100 kilometers again. Probably more of an Ironman person. No.
You're definitely not an Ironman person. She's
Yeah.
like, I never even ran like above 20. I never even swam once in my life. I didn't cycle more than like 100. Let's do an Ironman. Right
There's a
here.
family truck. You think they're gonna pick us up?
Not a pickup girl.
From this point on, things went downhill pretty quickly.
Can you please explain your emotional carousel to our viewers? Like it's
Du musst nicht die ganze Zeit über mich reden, als wenn ich war.
why? I'm talking to you.
After my sister almost lost her mind, I could barely walk anymore. My ankle kept getting bigger and bigger, and my feet looked worse by the hour.
I actually don't even know how to tape an ankle.
Come on, Grandpa, come on. So what's the strategy now?
We're doing speed walking since I can't just run anymore. Hey guys, I'm Mary in a crippled state. Luigi on the Fighter 10K. Entering the city already. Great stride, bro. Green wave for a green man.
Now we are finally entering the city, heading for the last stretch before reaching the castle.
He's back at it again.
Can you applause?
It's me, Mario!
She's really getting the main character of the video, guys. Bro, die hat gerade auf die unauffälligste Art und Weise ein Bild von uns gemacht. Das war so schlecht.
The last 99 kilometers were by far the most exhausting experience of our lives. In the end, my sister pushed herself to run a few more meters, while I was left limping the final steps towards the castle. Only a few meters stood between us and the finish line.
Well, I mean, he tried.